With the right hand, the first shape here is in what we probably call like a D position, maybe, allocating one finger to each key. And here are the notes, D, E, and A. I never ever play the piano with my fingers hidden like I'm hiding them right now. It's just so you can visually see the keys. You want a nice curved finger situation here. You don't want fingers ever collapsing as well, like that, or straight. That's not great technique. You want them curved. Alrighty, so that's the first shape, D, E, A, which is the pink shape. It then comes down by one position. You do the exact same shape down here, C, D, G. So with the right hand, starting from bar 2, we're going to omit the first bar and come back to that in a second. This is the first shape. Come down, bar 3. Bar 4 is the same. And then bar 5, you go back up to the first shape. Okay, so alright, so that's the first 4 bars starting from bar 2 to bar 5. Then in bar 6, where it repeats itself, it does the same concept again. Instead of coming back up, just like our left hand did, it actually comes down to the next shape below. The only thing you need to do is slide your hand further away from yourself and get a B flat in there. Alrighty, so let's do that again from the top. Down by 1, repeat, back up, do it again. Instead of coming back up, you slide your hand further away and play B flat, C, and an F. Then finally, we're looking at bar 10 now. These are the notes here. So that B flat becomes a B natural. You have B, C, F. Goes up to a G here with the pinky, 5th finger. Back to the F. And then there's a little line here, which we'll come to, which is starting on a G, down to the thumb on C, working your way back up, and get your thumb under on the F, 2nd finger on the G. This is going to help us out for the next page later on in the next tutorial. Let's go through that again. Okay, here's the first shape. Down, repeat, and back up. Learn that. The second time round, starts off, the first 3 are the same. And instead of coming back up here, we go down, get that B flat in there. Then B natural with the thumb. Pinky goes up, 5th finger goes up. Back to the F. And then we do this little line here. G, C, D, E, F, G. Make sure you get that thumb on the F. That's really, really important. All right, let's try bringing this in together now with both hands. Remember the left hand. You've got that A, F, E, F situation. Second time through is going to go down to the D and then up to the G. All right, so just learn those separately before you start doing them together. Here's how we bring it together. Again, we're starting from bar 2. I'm going to come back to the first bar in a second. Here we go. This is the first chord. A, E, A in the left hand, D, E, A in the right hand. Again, don't watch my fingering. I'm just doing it so you can see these notes really clearly. All right, so remember the left hand goes down to the F, right hand goes down by 1. Next bar is easy because the right hand stays the same, the blue stays the same from bars 3 to 4, and then the left hand goes down to the E, 1 5 octave on E, and then both hands go back up. Let's try that again. Right hand down by 1, left hand down by 2, left hand down by 1, both hands back up. Great riff to practice. What's happening with this first bar is it's actually fading in on the fourth bar of this progression. So in bar 5, you'll see that the colours are identical to the first bar. So all they're doing here is just fading in on the fourth bar, essentially, of the riff. So they're starting here. So that's what that first bar is. Alright, nice. So if you sort of imagine starting on the fourth bar, the right hand stays the same. It's just going F, C, F in the left hand, 1/5 octave, and then we're going to come up to the A, and that's the beginning of the riff. So it starts on that F from the very first bar. This is a little fade in, and then the riff kicks in. Right hand down by 1, left hand down by 2, left hand down by 1, both hands back up by 1. We're going to continue now, bar 6, same situation. First 3 chords are the same. Right hand down by 1, left hand down by 2, left hand down by 1. Now here's where both hands go down by 1. The only exception is the right hand. So left hand goes down to the D. That right hand, you need to slide your hand further away just to get that thumb on the B flat. That's the chord in bar 9. Fourth line down. Alright, let's just do that one more time. So it's a little intro, starting on 1/5 octave on the F, up to the A. Do it again. Left hand down by 1. Both hands down by 1 now. Get that B flat in there with the thumb in the right hand. Then left hand comes up to a G, 1/5 octave on G. This B flat becomes a B natural. The 5th finger goes up to the G now. The 5th finger comes back to the F. And then we do this line. Alright, one more time from the top. Alrighty, beautiful. That's the chords. Let's learn how to do the polyrhythm. Now, the polyrhythm